SAT, ACT, college essays, and applications. Remember those days? Junior year of high school. My junior year of high school was very stressful. It was the most important year of high school. You start thinking about college and taking your SATs. Although it may have been a stressful year, it was a life-changing year for me. At the beginning of the year, I made a new friend named Courtney. Although I knew Courtney throughout the years, it wasn't until junior year that we became best friends. Courtney invited me on a retreat with Campus Life, her youth group. It sounded like a lot of fun, but I was hesitant to go. I wasn't very religious, and I felt like I'd be an outcast. After thinking about it for a couple of days, I decided I was going to go. The day came that we were leaving for the retreat. I drove with Courtney to the Campus Life clubhouse. When we got out, everyone was very welcoming. On the way to the retreat, we took a bus. One of the Campus Life leaders sat down next to me and introduced himself. He was talking to me the entire way there and made me feel very welcome. Campus Life is a high school youth group that teaches high schoolers to make good choices, establish a solid foundation for life, and engage young people to be followers of Christ. A typical Campus Life club starts out by usually playing a bunch of games. Towards the end of the club, we talk about the message of the week. The message of the week follows along the lines of making good choices and also teaches us life lessons. When I first heard about Campus Life, I wasn't very interested in it. Another thing that made me hesitant about it was the people who went. In high school, there were a bunch of different cliques. A lot of people who went to Campus Life were soccer players. Being a cheerleader, I was nervous I was going to be left out since I wasn't a soccer player like Courtney and her friends. When we're at Campus Life, the cliques disappear. I talked to and became very close to a whole new group of people. Some of the games we play can be very embarrassing. For example, we play a game where you have to throw a pie in someone's face. On any given day at school, it would be so embarrassing if someone threw a pie in your face in front of other students. However, at Campus Life, it wasn't embarrassing. It was all for good fun. When you're at Campus Life, you feel like you're at home. All the leaders are so inspiring and welcoming, and I look up to two important people. Marcus and Lauren are the main leaders of Campus Life. They met on a high school Campus Life beach trip when they were younger and dated all throughout high school, college, and later got married. They are truly great people and impact many kids' lives. When I was in middle school, my parents got divorced. I never really had anyone to talk to about it. When I came to Campus Life, Lauren shared her story with me. It turns out her parents got divorced and we had a similar short story. It felt great to open up and relate to someone. Some kids grow up in a bad home situation. Marcus and Lauren acted as mentors to them. They got them on the right track and now they're in college and have a bright future. They also act as mentors by sharing their stories. Sometimes it's really hard for people to open up and share their stories. By telling their stories, it makes people more comfortable to share stuff about them. They also give so many opportunities for people to meet them outside of the club to talk about things if needed. Recently, 3 high school boys got into a tragic car accident and died. All the Campus Life leaders were there for support. They offered for people to come sit, talk, or pray if needed. This helped a lot of people who were hurt by the accident. Overall, they are well-rounded people who make an impact on many people's lives. Throughout my junior year, I continued to go to Campus Life. They then asked me to go to YFC Camp. YFC Camp is a camp where Campus Life groups from all over the country come to. They have zip lining, tubing, and pools. Also, when you arrive, they take away all your electronics. This week is all about being free and finding yourself. Throughout the week, we have fun games planned, along with time to worship and sing. This week, along with Campus Life, changed my life. I made a new group of friends. I found myself learning about a religion that I didn't really know about, and I had people who cared for me and supported me when I needed it. At camp, my cabin group got very close. After camp, we all continued to hang out and do fun things. 2 years later, we still get together and hang out. In conclusion, Campus Life has been a huge impact in my life. Even though I graduated, they still continue to impact my life. I'm thankful for all the opportunities they gave me, the life lessons they taught me, and for always being there for me. I would like to thank Marcus and Lauren for inspiring me and being my mentor. I hope in the future I can impact people's lives like they impacted mine.